Hey, thanks to Tempo for supporting the Daily Boost today. Tempo membership includes over 500 live and on-demand classes, including strength and HIIT. That's high-intensity interval training for you folks who haven't worked out for a while. Cardio, mobility, and recovery. Classes are searchable by programs, muscle group, coach, or length of workout if you like to. You can save $100. All you have to do is go to tempo.fit and use the promo code BOOST. How are you? Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. And if you didn't, we can make it a great Monday. Yes, it's possible. If you're still getting out of bed every single Monday going, ick, we got some work to do, okay? And we'll start today. And it's okay. It's okay. You're not alone. There's a lot of people still doing that. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. Every single day, I just believe you have dreams, ambitions, desires, things that you want to do, right? Things that you make better in your life. You want to get more in your life, want to get rid of some bad stuff in your life, whatever it is. I believe that. So you get this idea. Life begins when you move. Let's go. And then suddenly stuff gets in the way. And you're like, what am I going to do? Well, you know, it's stand up, take a step, repeat, keep going till you create the life of your dreams. But along the way, we have to learn a few ways to get there. And I will do that today as we teach you, I think, kind of an easy way to completely change your life. I know it's a kind of a big promise, isn't it? Completely change your life the easy way. Yeah, it's true. I mean, most of it is easy. It's really kind of a mindset shift, but there's a couple things you have to do. We'll talk about that here in just a couple of minutes as we get going. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. I had a client call me yesterday, and they said, I got to ask you a question. I said, okay, what? I said, so what the heck drives you? Why? You've done 4,000 of these shows. You've been doing it for, since 2005 now? Frankly, almost 40 million downloads. What drives you? And I said, well, there was a time in my life when it was between summer of junior and senior high, and something happened to me in Roslyn, Virginia. My brother did it to me, and that moment changed everything. And that's caused the big T's. You have to wait. I'll get to that in just a second, I promise. So my daughter recently moved into a new home, and I was over there this past weekend, and they have settled the gym, a whole bedroom filled with equipment. I said, so you haven't got that Tempo yet, do you? She goes, no, I really need it. Tempo Studio, they're our sponsor today. Tempo Studio is a complete home gym with a 42-inch HD touchscreen that streams over 500 live and on-demand classes. It has a 115-pound Olympic weight set and all the accessories built into a freestanding design. It is very, very cool. Tempo is also the first home fitness system that uses 3D sensors and machine learning to give real-time feedback, count reps, make weight and workout recommendations, things like that. It's all based on performance from previous workouts. So neat. Now, while the system is cool, the instructors in the community really do take it over the top. Yes, you can work out on your own, but you can also stream classes on demand and join a live class and see how you rank on the leaderboard. That's all the motivation you need to get the results you want. You need to check out Tempo. One is going to arrive here very soon. Go to tempo.fit. Use the promo code BOOST for $100 off. That's TEMPO.FIT. And be sure to use the promo code BOOST to save $100. Tempo.fit, code BOOST. We start on Monday. Simple question, have you done your homework? This is all I mean by this, okay? Most people I talk to never take any time because you're busy. You got kids, you got a job, you got everything. Never take any time to check in with themselves and see how they're really doing. How's your life going? Do you like it? Do you not like it? It's really that simple. That's kind of a Scott logic question. If you don't like it, what are you doing it for, right? But until you check in with yourself, and we'll talk more about that on today's program, it's really very difficult to move forward from where you are. So take a few minutes when the show is done today, look at every area of your life, decide if you like it, not like it, how's it going, how's it not going, and say, okay, cool, and start working toward fixing it. Remember, if you need some help, get that Perfect Week Planner. It's a PDF and a short video, show you how to use it to control your time, which is where it all starts. And it's at motivationtomove.com. It's free. Go get it. Go use it. So before we get into how to change your life completely, my story and why the driver is here, summer between junior and senior year, I was at Stonewall Jackson High School there in Manassas, Virginia, and I was bored. And my brother is 4 years older than I, and he worked down in Roslyn, Virginia, which is on the outskirts of the District of Columbia, right across the river, Potomac River, right? It's a lot of people work up there. Everybody works in the federal government. He had a job in the summertime. And he said, hey, we got a project. Come on down, and we'll pay you. And I said, really? You'll pay me? That's kind of cool. Neat concept, being a kid getting paid. Yeah, come on down, spend the week, and we'll pay you to help us with this printing, sorting kind of thing. I went down there, and guess what I found? I found like a dozen people all sitting in cubicles, all not saying a word to each other, all like really looking like they hated life, dragging in eating lunch at their desk and just working all day long. They couldn't wait to go home. And then I got bored, so I turned the radio on because I loved the radio. And they like, shh, 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 shh. Just one day. And I said, never again. I will not do that. Will not be my life, and it hasn't been to the chagrin of my mom and my dad. That's what drives this. Noticing what you don't like, knowing what you love, and being willing to go after it and get it. Change your life in some way. You can change really pretty fast. You really can. Everything happens in an instant. There's no doubt about it. But most of us, here's the deal. We're running forward full speed ahead, aren't you? You are. My daughter just stopped by with the kids. Dad, can I stop by with the kids? I said, great. It's really early in the morning. What are you going to stop by for? My kids have to pee. I said, okay. So she swings by with the grandkids and just rustles around the house and gets the dogs going crazy, and the alpacas start running around. Well, people here, wait. Yeah, they peed and they left. That was it. Well, and she's off and running for the day. That's life, guys. It happens. We're running full speed, and we're not maybe heading in the right direction. It's easy to get caught up. It really, truly is. And to find yourself maybe a little bit off track, even if you don't know it. Could your experience be better? Yeah, probably. But you got to stop and do a couple of things. So here it is. You can write these down if you want to. This is so simple. If you're one of these people, say, Scott, give me the secret to life right now. Just do it. Well, I'm going to give it to you, but you likely won't do it. Because it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take more effort after I tell you what to do today. So if you're that kind of person, you're going to collect a tip. You're going to put it on a post-it, put it on your wall, dwell on it for a while, and it's going to become part of who you are and begin to happen. But number one, just recognize this, that everything begins when you recognize there needs to be a change and you admit it to yourself. Is that time now? I mean, it's a very simple concept, isn't it? Because a lot of times what happens is we don't even recognize it. And then if we do recognize it, we're like, oh, no, maybe not. I don't want to do it. Everything's okay. I'll just wait and see. No, it begins when you say, I'm not digging what's going on. And okay, that's cool if you don't like what's happening in your world, but now you pulled that, the horse and the cart are out of the barn now, right? So you recognize and you admit to yourself that something has to change. And the time is now. Now, the truth is you've probably done it before. I'm thinking of a client recently who got a divorce, and she said, one day, that was it. I said, I'm done. You've had things like that happen before, right? Well, that's exactly how it works when you want to change your life in a different direction. You just have to get to that point because it's kind of voluntary and you're the boss of you. You don't have to do it. Or you just say, all right, I don't kind of like the way things are going on. Maybe I don't know how to fix it, but I admit that I don't like it. I got to change it. Let's go. Number two, staying in that state and driving forward only adds to unhappiness. In fact, it multiplies it exponentially. If you continue to stay where you are and push harder, you won't get what you want. You're going to get more of what you don't want. That's because your focus is in that direction. So we admit where we are. We admit we have to make a change. And then what we want to do is we kind of want to keep up with life, keep things going, pay the bills, take care of the kids, all that stuff. But you're going to push a pause button. What? How do I push a pause button? That's what my Perfectly Planner teaches you to do. That's what we do every single day here. Find the things that are very important that you must do. You got to keep breathing. You got to keep peeing, pooping, and eating, right? You got to do that kind of stuff. Keep doing that. Keep showing up for work. Keep paying your bills. Keep doing the things you have to do. But everything else, pause. No pulling yourself up, climbing the rope. No pushing, driving hard to get what you want. It's not time right now. It's time to pause. Remember, you were doing that before. If we don't give ourselves some space, we can never figure out what to do. You got to pause. First job I have with any client I work with, particularly the type A guys and girls, and you know who you are, is slow you down. After we recognize and admit that something has to change, and after we realize we're going to pause a little bit to give ourselves some space to figure it out, during that time is when you work your way back to you. Did you hear what I said? You work your way back to you. And really, it's very simple. Who am I? What do I like doing? What did I used to like to do? What did my dream used to be? I mean, where do I like to spend my time? Who are you when you're just being who you are? There's no hurry. You've been off track for probably a long time. It's going to take a bit of time to get back on track. But there's no hurry because here's the thing. As soon as you begin to work your way back to you, you become a little bit more of you, don't you? It's an instantaneous response. It's instant gratification. As soon as you begin to do that, it happens. This week I was playing a lot of music. I mean, I grew up in radio. I'm a music guy. And I was digging out my music and having some fun. I said, what can I do with this? Maybe put on a seminar and have some music and things. It's cool stuff, right? Kind of got back to where I was. Who are you? Remember your dreams. Now you're working your place. You're back to you. Now that you found that space, it's time to explore everything that fits into your life today and your future. And what I mean by that, I call it exploring the possibilities. Once you have some space and you kind of know who you are, remember who you are on the inside, look around to find things that fit that. And go try them out. Try them on for size and see if they still fit. Sometimes they don't. Some of the things you wanted when you were 18, it doesn't work when you're 38 or 48. Try it on for size and see if it works. Take your time. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it anymore. That's it. It's called Scott Logic, right? Go in the direction that makes you happy. Yeah, it is that simple. It truly is. And finally, at the end of this transformation you're about ready to make, once you find your enjoyment, once you find your bliss, once you find that your things are going pretty well, hey, this is awesome. Not perfect yet. The world will never be perfect. But you know what? Things are pretty good today. Do yourself a favor and accept it. And defend it with all your energy and all your might and all your passion. Spend the rest of your days bringing more of that into your life. That's called purpose. You've got a purpose to make sure you bring your passion into your life and live it every single day. Is it possible? Yes. Is life ever going to be perfect? No. But in a strange way, it is perfectly designed the way it is. It just comes with a few challenges, and in our world these days, we're like, why? I should be able to have an app to handle all my challenges, shouldn't I? Click an app, it should be gone. I should be able to filter out my challenges for the day in real life just like I do on my computer. No, it doesn't work that way. Wish it did. When I did Face Your Passion, gosh, can you believe we're coming up on the 10th anniversary of me releasing my program called Face Your Passion? That was the whole premise all that time ago, and it continues to be. Hey, come back tomorrow because simple reset for maximum productivity. We want you to have that. Very simple thinking to get you there, I promise. Wednesday, the 70% rule for greater happiness and success. On Thursday, your true purpose of life. We'll work on that. And on Friday, how to create your Who Am I statement. Very powerful document you should have. And if you don't, you're going to want to learn how to do it. We'll do that on Friday. See you tomorrow.